Good morning, Christ Church International. This is your pastor, and we're in our 6th week of live streaming. And these are your CCI announcements for Sunday, April 26, 2020.
I trust in you. Oh Lord, say it. Oh Lord, Jehovah, you. I trust.
As we continue to shelter in place, we must remember that Proverbs 17:22 says, "A merry heart doeth good like a medicine." We thought that it would be good to share just a few things with you to make your hearts merry. Here's a short comedic piece by Michael Jr. I hope you enjoy.
I like reading the Bible. I was reading the Bible, found out Jesus had a little brother. Anybody know his name? James. When I read that, I was like, how much pressure was that? Jesus, your big brother? How many times did you have to hear, why come you can't be more like Jesus, James? Because you know, everybody probably thought that James could do the same thing Jesus could do, but he couldn't. He was just James. He wasn't James Christ. Remember the wedding banquet? Jesus turned water into wine. Everybody was amazed, but they don't tell you about the next banquet. Jesus left early. They started running out of wine. Everybody looked at James. It's like, man, last time this happened, your brother made some wine, dude. You just gonna stand there with your sandals on? You're not gonna... Can you make some Kool-Aid or something, man? You're not gonna do anything? And you know James had problems, just like any other kid had problems. He would try to follow his big brother around. So everywhere Jesus went, James followed him. That's what little brothers do. So if Jesus went there, so did James. I bet one time, James almost drowned. Oh, you just got that joke just now, didn't you? Jesus walked on water and James tried to just went. I'm sure James had problems. He would go to his parents with his problems. And his parents, especially his mom, was trying to throw him a bone once in a while. They'd pray over their food. They're like, Lord, we just thank you for this food. In James' name. James had problems. He would go to his parents with his problems, and you know what they would say? He'd be like, well, what would Jesus do, you know? Then they gave him a bracelet. And then he started selling those bracelets, you know? Made some money selling bracelets. What would be cool is a what would James do bracelet, right? Same initials, different meaning. Completely different meaning. You driving down the street, you get cut off in traffic. You fuss him out, your pastor gonna be like, yo, you got a what would Jesus do bracelet on? You're like, that's what would James do. Driving an imaginary car for a long time, isn't he? Also found out when Jesus was 12 years old, Mary and Joseph lost Jesus. They lost Jesus. And you know the first thing they had to do was pray. I wonder what that prayer must have sounded like. Joseph probably did the prayer. He was like, oh, God. Dear God, oh, forgiving God. You remember that Messiah you gave us? You got another one somewhere, man? We don't... That was the only begotten son? Okay, we're going to find him.
Last Sunday in April, which means next Sunday, will be the first Sunday in May. We did not celebrate the Lord's Supper in April, and we wanted to prepare you to celebrate the Lord's table with us on Sunday, May 3rd. Here's how you can make preparation to celebrate with us. Purchase a small bottle of Welch's grape juice, and from the bakery department of your store, purchase an uncut baguette. Then join us on Sunday, May 3rd, as we commemorate the Lord's Supper. The board of CCI has unanimously voted to postpone the annual business meeting that was scheduled for Sunday, April the 26th. The business meeting will be rescheduled when we have resumed a level of normalcy that will allow us to meet in large groups of 50 or more. Thank you so much for how you have responded to our needs here at Christ Church International. Your giving, since we have been sheltering in place, has increased on each Sunday. Keep up the good work so that we can make sure that we don't dip into our reserves during this time of COVID-19 pandemic. Let me give you 4 ways, as usual, that you can give. First of all, you can send it by U.S. mail to Christ Church International, 3015 13th Avenue South, Minneapolis, Minnesota, 55407. That's Christ Church International, 3015 13th Avenue South, Minneapolis, Minnesota, 55407. Or you can text. You can text the number 612-260-5266, and you can set up a one-time or recurring donation through texting. You can also download the giving app, Give Plus Church, which is usable on both Apple and Android phones, and you can make a one-time or recurring donation there. And finally, you can visit ccilife.org and go to our giving page and follow the promptings that are there. Again, we want to thank you for rallying, and God bless you. The coronavirus pandemic has created for us a brand new normal. Keeping in line with the CDC recommendations, we will be live streaming our services instead of meeting in person until further notice. During this time, as we've challenged you in the past, we want you to be wise and to take necessary precautions, and at the same time, exercise your faith by praying the prayer of protection found in Psalm 91. I want to encourage you to speak promises of God's protection over yourself, your entire household, and our church. Please check Planning Center and look for an email from us that will notify you of the platforms on which our services will be made available. And after viewing the service, send those links to your family and friends. Who knows? They may be blessed in seeing what we're doing. For more information, log into ccilife.org, where you will find links to our online sermons, our online giving, and links to all of our social media networks. This has been your pastor, Pastor Darrell John Geddes, and these have been your Christ Church International announcements. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day.
I trust in you.